Advanced placement.
Advanced placement.
Advanced placement. Advanced placement.
Advanced placement.
Advanced placement.
Advanced placement.
Advanced placement. Advanced placement. Advanced placement.
Advanced placement.
Hi. Okay, good. Mr. Churchill here. I teach AP Studio Art at Thomas Stone. And, well, AP to me, it just is rigor. It embodies what the art department is trying to do with the curriculum. It takes students from general level of understanding of art elements and principles, and it makes them apply it to current topics and themes and very personal artistic endeavors. So AP is rigor.
There's a lot of different positives that AP is able to help students with when going to college. Better time management, hopefully not procrastinating, study skills, working together with other students, and that's really going to end up helping them in the long run because then they start to network and they can figure things out. Hard work, dedication, and that's really the big positives that we see here.
AP is a great way to prepare for college and the workload and the independence, learning how to do the work on your own, and also learning to go to the teachers and to classmates.
AP classes help you take ownership of your own learning. You get to learn more the college experience, what it's going to be like to be out on your own when people aren't making decisions for you and you have to manage your own time. AP helps you realize the workload that you're going to have when you go on to higher education, or even if you're going to have a job. It helps you be more independent by taking charge of your learning.
Advanced placement is a great opportunity for students to become more adjusted to college, what college classes are like. And in the 10th grade, you get your first opportunity to take AP US History, which is a college level US History class being taught to 10th grade students. It gives them an opportunity to see, in a very introductory style, what advanced placement is all about and what college is all about.
I'm taking AP US, AP Psychology, AP Spanish, AP Human Geography, AP Language.
I took AP Lang, AP Calc, and I dabbled in AP Art.
AP Stats, AP Psych, and
Right now I take AP Literature, AP Psychology, AP Statistics, and AP Human Geography.
So AP is just, it allows you to prepare yourself for college, and it just has the workload that like you won't have in the regular honors or A-level class.
Clark made them fun and interesting. And Churchill, he's a good guy too.
In AP Psychology, we just learned about sleep disorders, and it was really cool to like do case studies on people and be able to see like what kind of sleep disorders everybody else
teaches
has.
you when you get in college how to write essays and how to focus on work, because AP has a lot of work that you're going to need to do. So if you don't put in the time to do that work, then like if you procrastinate, there's no way digging yourself out of that hole.
I took AP World History. The most interesting concept that I learned in that class would be trade and how it connected all the different regions, how it spread different ideas and different concepts, and as well as languages as well. So that was pretty interesting.
In comparative government, I like talking about like how different countries are impoverished and the amount of children that are actually living in poverty right now.
Do these courses benefit you now in college?
Yeah. The second you get to school, you have a heads up on everybody else. A lot of it, it's reteaching because you already know most of the material, so it helps you out from the get-go.
The most interesting thing I learned in AP Spanish was all of the different cultures and how Spanish is spoken in a lot of different countries and how important it is.
Awesome.
I do think I benefit from taking AP Spanish because it's helping me become a little bit more bilingual, and Spanish is a really popular language, especially in the United States. It'll help me communicate with others if needed and help with finding jobs.
AP is a great way to learn what you like and what you don't like. AP language in general, like it teaches you how to think more. It's not a course. It's not a traditional English course. It doesn't teach you like how to write. It teaches more like how you prepare your thoughts.
AP World History. We learned about early civilizations, how humans began to interact. We learned about Mongols, the Roman Empire, trade, and the whole.
I took AP Psychology. The class really teaches you a lot, and you learn about sleeping patterns and memories, and you learn a lot of techniques that'll help you sleep better. And you also learn about like serial killers and stuff like that, if that's what you're into.
AP classes, they prepare you to be able to plan your own like time frame for all the work that you have to do. And they teach you a lot of responsibility and like time management. And even if you don't pass the AP exam at the end of the year, then they still provide you with like the basic level of understanding that you can use when you go to college and you take the actual classes that you're taking.
Yeah, it like really gets you thinking outside the box. Like even in AP language, I had to like think harder about what I was writing and like get really into it. So
it makes you more creative.
Yeah,
when
it's a lot
you're
more
being
rigorous.
forced to think more. It puts you above other people that don't take AP classes.
AP Government has prepared me for college because it is a semester course, so it takes just about the time that one college class does, and it makes me read at the same pace that I will have to in college, and it's preparing me for my government major. The class benefits me because I understand what the news is talking about, and I don't just watch, I actually can understand and connect
I took
these.
US history. The most interesting thing I learned in that class was definitely transcendentalism, which was a 19th century US philosophy based on ignoring society's expectations and being who you want to be.
AP Bio. I learned a lot about cells, and it's really good to know that for me because that's kind of what I want to go into. How to reconstruct cells, all about cells.
AP is a good chance to challenge yourself, work on your time management.
I'm in AP Art with Churchill this year, and I love it a lot. It's preparing me for college, it's teaching me discipline, and it's teaching me...
I have taken 20 AP classes, and my experience is that AP classes will be very good for your future because it challenges you the most basic level. It will be hard, but it will be very good for your future because it is a chance for you to grow and improve.
In calc we're learning about integrals now. It's kind of like taking a derivative, and I don't know if you guys know what that is, but you'll learn one day. But you're doing it backwards, so it's kind of like a big puzzle, and it all fits together. So every morning Miss Setterback's like the nicest person ever, so she asks us about our good news, and it's always nice to share. And then we play games like the Around the World game, where like we just move around a lot, and we walk around to the different parts of the classroom. So it's at least we get up and
in AP World, or in AP US History, it was probably all the debates and things that we had on wars, and then in World, it was probably the topic of the Mongols because they dominated a huge portion of land.
Stats. We have a project every quarter that we do that really helps you grade out if you're not doing well. So like the first project was, we did we found stats on anything we wanted to and put them all together and like wrote a paper on it. And then the second project we just finished now.
There's a social component to AP that nobody's really talked about so far. Who do you want to be in class with? Who do you want sitting next to you? Theoretically, if you're going to college, you should probably be sitting next to other students who plan on going to college, all right? It's diversity, it's knowledge, it's about interaction of ideas, sharing of skills, learning from each other. Here's 5 students who, all of whom I know in class, in AP classes, excel, but they lean on each other and other AP students. Would you all agree with that?
Definitely.
Yeah. Right? So that's, I think, a very important thing to think about.
I was like, you can't look at a news article or like something like without like thinking about all the reasons and rhetorical stuff that they put into it.
Is that a shared experience, Jesse? Do you agree with that?
Definitely. Like after I was in AP language for a year, like it completely changed the way I looked at the world. Like it opened my eyes like so much more.
That's high praise. I mean, that. If nothing else, there's your whole reason for taking an AP class, right? If you can do that,
like when
what Kyrie?
I said it expands your mind. Like unlike honors or A-level classes, it doesn't really prepare you for college whatsoever. It's just a class that they make you take to get a grade, but AP like actually helps you out.
Well, in my English classes, I learned the importance of like studying and finding your own truth, and the importance of not believing everything. Sometimes looking for the truth on your own, because sometimes someone could be lying to you, and you'll find the truth. You need to find your own truth instead of following like a sheep.
How do you think your life would be different if you took A-level classes or not AP?
I feel like my mind wouldn't be as broad, and I feel like I wouldn't be as open as I am. And I also know for a fact I wouldn't have been offered the full scholarship I was offered.
So you got a full ride?
Yes.
To where?
North Carolina Wesleyan.
Oh wow, that's great. And you think AP helped you get that, huh?
Oh, I believe it.
That's wonderful. All right, good job, man. Thank you very much.
Of course.